Imagine for a moment that you're in the 90s, headed for an evening at the best spot in town.
I keep staring right through this place. I keep looking right through this glass. I see the colors turn into one. Am I worth it? Is it worth it? I spill blood on the floor and pick it up again, over and over. I throw it through the wall and pick it up again, over and over. Everywhere and nowhere at once. Everything from gold to white. Feels like my insides wanna break out my body, but I just can't stand up.
And I can't get up.
I spill blood on the floor and pick it up again, over and over. I throw it through the wall and pick it up again, over and I keep my attention divided. I keep my heart undecided. I go from high to low. I keep my attention divided. I keep my heart undecided. I think it's getting old. I spill blood on the floor and pick it up again, over and over. I throw it through the wall and pick it up again, over
I think it's a really good tune for anybody who's planning to dive into Bilmuri and learn some songs. I think tonally this is kind of a representative of what a lot of their songs use as far as guitar tone goes. It's got that edge of breakup, but still a little bit distorted, gritty sound that we all know and love. For tuning, the song is actually in DADGAD, but what I did was use DADGAD, but then lower my lower three strings by half a step. So the tuning that I am using is C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, G, A, D. And then I have a capo on the first fret. And the reason I did this is because the song is written in G minor. So if I do it this way, I get the open D sound over here, but I get the D sharp open sound. And because of that, I can play really nice sounding open chords like this. Right? I couldn't really do that if I didn't have this kind of tuning setup. But live, they just stick to DADGAD and they tend to stick to the bottom four strings, so they don't have to worry about the top string so much. As far as tone goes, I chose to take a completely different route by using the hog pedal as the preamp, and I'm going to dive into more details right now. So my setup is a little bit messy, but I think I can make sense of it. The signal chain starts with this parametric EQ pedal from Donner. As you can see, the treble is definitely boosted, the mids are cut, the lower mids especially are cut, and the regular bass frequencies are, at a normal level. And that's going into the hog pedal. And the hog pedal is really serving as the heart of this amp setup here. As you can see, the crank knob, which controls the gain, is like 10 o'clock. Optimize controls the blend between distortion and overdrive. Right now it's more on the overdrive side. The load and clarity knob are a little bit dialed back so that it doesn't overload the speaker. And what I find is that with the input gain that you can control from the EQ pedal, you can also get a pretty natural sounding overdrive by just cranking that input gain. But I chose to reduce it because I'm recording in a home environment and I want the volume to be manageable. But from the hog pedal, which is serving as the preamp, it's going into the power amp section of this Boss Katana, which means it's bypassing its normal preamp and other amp controls, and it's going directly into the cab, and that's being captured by this condenser mic that's just a little bit moved, like 6 inches away from the cone of the speaker on the right side.